Hey everyone, thanks for being here. So today I want to walk you through Airbnb, basically looking at it from both a tech angle and a business angle. I'll get into the web tech they use, how payments work on the platform, their mobile setup, how they handle customer relationships, cloud computing, and finally where business intelligence fits into all of this. So Airbnb is one of the biggest names in digital travel today. It matches travelers needing a place to stay with hosts who have a property to rent, and that's different than a traditional hotel. Airbnb doesn't own the rooms. It just runs the tech that makes the connection happen, from listing to messaging to payments to recommendations. Airbnb actually reports that they serve millions of guests and hosts globally, so you can imagine how much technology has to be running behind the scenes to make that work. On the website side, it is pretty standard modern web tech stuff. HTML5 gives the page its bones, CSS makes it look decent, and JavaScript is doing the heavy lifting for anything interactive. Search filters, the maps, messaging, recommendations that change as you browse. Then you have got APIs connecting all the moving parts, payments, locations, bookings. So when you are searching and booking a stay, it feels quick and not like you are jumping through hoops. Every single booking involves money changing hands, so naturally payments have to be tight and secure. Airbnb supports a few different payment methods depending on where you are booking from. To keep things safe, they use encryption, fraud detection, that kind of thing, plus identity checks. And here's a small but important detail: guest pays Airbnb directly, not the host, and the host only actually gets paid after the guest checks in. That little buffer is really what builds trust between two strangers doing a transaction. Mobile is a huge for Airbnb. I mean, think about it. Most people are looking for booking trips from their phone these days, not sitting at a laptop. The app pretty much does everything the website does. You can search, book, pay, message your host, manage your trip, all from your phone. And push notifications are actually useful too, since they keep you in the loop while you are traveling. Airbnb spends a lot on CRM to keep guests and hosts happy. They track stuff like what you have searched before, what you have booked, and reviews you have left. Then use that to recommend places you would probably like. Reviews and ratings are a big deal here too. That's it really that what keeps the whole platform honest, since both sides can rate each other. At the end of the day, CRM is just Airbnb trying to actually understand what people want so they can keep them satisfied. So cloud computing is sort of the backbone of all of this. Airbnb is global and needs infrastructure to handle huge spikes in traffic, such as holiday season when everyone's booking trips at the same time. The cloud lets them scale resources up and down as needed and keeps the service from crashing during peak times. Of course, that actually means they have got to stay on top cybersecurity, since all of the customer data has to be protected. With so many people using the platform, Airbnb ends up sitting on a ton of data. Business intelligence is basically how they turn all the raw data into something useful. So, for example, they can figure out which destinations are trending, guess what a customer might want next, suggest listing, and even help hosts price their places better. That's a pretty big competitive advantage in their travel industry. So in all, the success of Airbnb really boils down to the intelligence of smart tech and smart business decisions. The website, the app, the cloud system, CRM analytics, none of it can work in isolation. It is all interconnected, and that's what makes the experience feel seamless while the business keeps growing. So to wrap things up, Airbnb really shows how a modern business can use technology to create value at scale. Between the web tech, secure payments, mobile experience, CRM, cloud computing, and business intelligence, they have built something that keeps improving for customers while holding on to their spot as a top global platform. Thanks for listening. That's all I've got.